Hello there, Wild Silas appeared. Welcome back to the show. And for this episode, I think I am going to talk about something else. A Wild Silas being off topic. I never. I'm some scribe. Anyway, wait, have I talked about everything that I want to about this level? Let's see. Grading textures, ugly color palette, and not enough American bikini stuff. Yeah, I think I just about covered it. If something comes up, I'll be sure to let you know, because don't forget, I'm watching this too. I'm watching this footage right now. See? I'm trying to shoot people through the fence, but it's not working because hit detection is shit. Anyway, something that I want to talk about. Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts, you should remember that game. If not, I severely recommend it. You either love or hate the game. And it's kind of relevant to this game. I mean, it's Japanese, it's occasionally quirky. It's meant for little kids as opposed to this one, which is strictly adult audience, but it's still better hack and slash than this fucking game. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have reacted like that. I apologize. Anyway, what I want to talk about with this was Square Enix never did get the best. And see, I'm going again because I keep thinking that I'm opening the launcher when actually I'm pushing the Ignite Super Mode button or whatever you want to call it. Ignite the Super Mode! Yeah! Japanese game show. But Square Enix hasn't had the best transition when it came to PS2 to PS3. PS2 Square Enix, Squaresoft, the transition happened during PS2, I think. It didn't really have much of a decent transition when it came to newer releases. And they aren't the worst company in the world, but their most noticeable mistake was probably the DLC ending for Final Fantasy 13-2. Now, I'm not sure how great the ending was or how great the game was in general. I've heard some bad things personally, but ironically enough, I'm not a Final Fantasy fan. I know, right? I'm sort of a hypocrite for liking Kingdom Hearts, but not liking, hey, look at that! 3 farmers on a blonde girl. I haven't seen that before. Anyway, I digress, but I'm sorry, I'm going to start playing with something, so if you hear a little jingle, that's my hands and my ADD overreacting. Anyway, essentially, what I want to talk about is, god damn it, I've got Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. I'm only halfway through the game, approximately, and I fucking hate it. And here are my top quips, whatever. My problems with it is the fucking boss. They rehashed a boss fight 3 times in a row. 3 times the exact same boss. You don't do that. And honestly, I feel cheated. By the way, the fuck? Flying farmer zombies. Fuck it, it's Japanese, I don't care. Anyway. God, I've been saying anyway way too much. Anyway! I don't know. And speaking of reusing, the concept behind Dream Drop Distance which is very simple. I'll shut up just for this part. If you can hear over my voice and the annoying engine in the background that's still going for some reason despite the fact that the bus is like miles away by now. What can you do? Anyway, I completely interrupted her regardless of what my thoughts were. Essentially, what the concept behind Dream Drop Distance is that you can switch in between 2 characters, Sora and Riku, handling 2 different storylines. Oh, and she says inhumane. As soon as I said, that's inhumane, Nick, do you know what I decided to do? Let's go fuck up some cows. Come on, let's go rip their intestines, rip their heads off, do whatever, go to town, whatever. Because I don't put up with you, Juliet. I hate you. I hate you. And essentially, the separation between Zoro and Riku I find to be a really half-assed effort in order to come up with an excuse to revisit old worlds and do the exact same adventure twice, only slightly different. And that worked for Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Once again, well, I'm going to bring this up. It's the closest thing to a legitimate sequel that we've had. I believe Kingdom Hearts 2 came out 2 years after Kingdom Hearts 1. That was approximately 2008. Oh, and this part of the game is weird. This part of the game right here, Lollipop Chainsaw. I don't know, I find it kind of weird that you have to shoot boulders and the zombies disappear too, but I don't know. Anyway, essentially I apologize for swallowing so much, it's just that my throat is really dry. That's what she said! Anyway, god damn it, I said it again. But the fact that Dream Drop Distance is so close to being a legitimate sequel, it sort of frustrates me in that way, and it just feels like it could have been a complete sequel, but it feels really half-assed. And I'll admit, I liked Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2, which was one of the worst titles, by the way, because it was pushing the very limits of what the DS could do. I don't feel like they're doing it with this game. I feel like they're putting out a really half-assed effort. And by the way, this transition from character, the drop characteristic, I'm quotation marks in the air, drop. Yeah, I don't know what happened. The sound just caught off there for some reason. But it's a time limit rather than, well, you can choose to drop sooner than later, but it's ultimately just very frustrating. Not only that, but it can drop you in the middle of a fucking boss fight. I saw that on video games meme base. Video game meme based video. I don't know what you call it. You know what I mean. And I thought that was a joke. I thought that was a fucking joke, but it drops you in the middle of the fucking boss fights. I was close to getting a boss fight that I may have tried like 8 times. And guess what happens? Fucking drops. And this is kind of a cutscene, not really, so I didn't skip over it. But goddamn, is this game frustrating? Not to mention that when a game mentions that when it suggests Circle Pad Pro for the 3DS, you get fucking Circle Pad Pro because the controls for camera are so bad in this game that when you lock on a target and that target goes too far away from you, the camera dislodges from it, and then it goes all shaky, Born Identity fucking cam on you, and it's frustrating. It's legitimately frustrating. I just can't get into the game for that reason. I mean, I was so happy first time I saw it, first time I got into it, but now that I'm experiencing it in full, it's just deadening. And I have one more complaint, but that will probably follow up after this loading screen, after this cutscene that's coming up. The only one in the game, then I'll summarize what I have to say because my video is almost over. But, and cutscene right about now!
Where are we?
I'm dizzy, Juliet. Oh, man. It's like some weird giant egg.
Anyway, what was my final complaint? You know what? I can't even remember. Oh, right! Because there's no quick selection thing available for it. It makes healing and doing extra stuff other than hacking and slashing very frustrating too. It's just such a bad game for such a bad system. It just doesn't work. We need a true sequel, Square Enix, come on! It's been 4 fucking years since a brand new fucking game, complete game for Kingdom Hearts, And you're breaking our hearts. Oh man, that was terrible. I didn't mean to do that. It. And look, wait, am I going to activate the thing again? Yeah, there I go. But now I think it's a good time to end it. So till next time, stay wild.